Hi Gemini, I'm Eriu and welcome to Eriu Tarot readings and welcome to your November reading, more importantly. To my old subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm so happy to have you with me and let's see what's going to happen for you for November. And to new subscribers, you're very welcome as well. Happy to have you here and you're invited into the Tuatha tribe. It's the little tribe we have here. We take care of each other here and I'm here to bring you some clarity. So now if this doesn't fully resonate with you, which probably won't because it's not a private reading, then check out your moon and your rising sign videos as well. And I'm going to leave this really open, so it can be about your family, your friends, your love life, your work life, college life, any area of your life whatsoever, Gemini. Apply it how you see fit. All right. Yes, I think that's it. I think that's everything in a nutshell. So Gemini, I hope also you're taking care of yourself and I hope your family and your loved ones are keeping well during this absolutely mental time, right? I guess every generation has the time that they go through something, certain times in the world, and then this is all ours. Okay, 6 card spread for you, Gemini, and three on top, 3 in the bottom. Start, middle, and end of the month, and the 3 at the bottom are going to be clarifying. Hello, 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 hello. 2 kings, Ace of Cups came up again, and Ace of Swords. 2 kings, 2 aces. My lord, the Sun and a Page of Pentacles. So you're my 4th reading and I'm happy to say that the readings so far have been really good. So I think we're seeing a turning point in November, or at least how people are seeing things, thinking about things is changing. Okay, so let's start off. Very start of the month here. The Sun card. Oh, Gemini. Oh, we needed this, didn't we? Didn't we need this? We needed to feel the sun, the heat on our skin and warmth in our bones and everything. We needed to feel free. We needed to get back to what it was like to really enjoy life again. We needed to feel joy. We needed to have cheerfulness and happiness, throw caution to the wind, and just get out there and be yourself, be that human being. And I'm glad this has come up for you because I don't think you were doing too bad in the previous months, but I think as a mental sign, as you are, as same as me, I'm a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, we're all a bit mental. It was really important that we took care of our mental health as well. In some ways we can be so involved in the mind that we lose sight of almost like the rest of our body, and so by taking care of the mind we've kind of alleviated other stresses in the body as well, and we have felt more free in ourselves, which we have this little person here. How cute is that? How cute is that kid? I want to be that kid on the horse in the sunshine with the sunflowers dancing behind it. I think everybody wants to feel like that, especially now. People really want to feel like this again. I'm happy to say to you that your energy will be this at the start of November. It is a Sun card, it's a major arcana, it is Leo. So for some of you, if you have Leo in your chart, you're going to feel this a little bit stronger in November, especially the start of November. For those of you that have Leos around you, be around them a little bit more, indulge in that energy. They're very good at cultivating that kind of in an ongoing manner, and so why not kind of take some of that lovely warmth that they exude too, and let their love kind of warm your bones too. Now clarifying this, we have the Ace of Swords. So Scorpio had this in the section here, right in the middle of the month. It seems like for a lot of people, especially when this particular card comes up, that truth and acknowledgement of the truth and where you're at is very, very important. So it's not something you can hide behind anymore. It's not something you can kind of sweep under the rug. Do I think Geminis do that? No, not really. But do I think you're a more confrontational, aggressive sign? No, not really. So sometimes maybe things don't get dealt with in a manner as exploratory as they should. So with this though, this card coming in, this is our energy. This is the Libra, Gemini and Aquarius energy in a very pure and potent form. And this is saying it's about time now that things really came to the surface and that we kind of cut through all the bullshit that surrounds us, or cut through the crap that was we can actually pertain this to people as well, having the wrong sort of people around us, having people that are very, very toxic and going, Jesus, why am I indulging in this? I'm walking away and I don't feel good about who I am. If this has work for you, this is saying, hey Gemini, you're finally going to let go of some of that energy that's being cultivated by your work and your work life. Now I know a lot of people are working from home. Some people sits well on them, other people it's okay, and then others have been struggling with that. And also because when you're working from home, you get more, it's almost like you get more thrown at you. It's like you're always on call. So this is saying that's stopping, Gemini. You're finally going to speak really honestly and truthfully about your circumstance, and that's what's going to change it up. And you kind of, if I'm very honest, this needed to be said a long time ago. And maybe you said it in a very diplomatic, nice way that it just fell on deaf ears. But not this time. With the way you approach it now, you're very much going to be seen. Remember, the tongue is, what is it? The tongue is like the sword. So be careful with your words. But we do have an ace here, which is not on the harsh side of getting their point across, but will get its point across. And you will be victorious in being able to kind of explain your current circumstance as well. With that, clarifying this card, this in turn makes you feel more free. Freedom here and freedom here. Communication is key at the start of the month. So now, Gemini, in the middle of the month, we have the King of Wands. Now, for some of you, this could be your energy, this could be someone else's energy. I do want to say I feel like it's more your energy. And even though we have this clarifying it, I feel like there's another king involved here. For some of you that are in same-sex relationships or thinking of embarking with another person who seems really different from you, this is very much saying, and this is kind of a side message to some of you, but this is saying that, hey, look, this person may not be what you'd normally go for. This person may not be what you think would actually have longevity in regards to a relationship. And this is saying, Gemini, you might want to try that out a little bit. There's something quite fruitful here. Sometimes there can be strong opposition between two kings, because there's always, kings will always want to be one king. They always just want to be the one superior king. But what I'm seeing here is you finally meeting someone on your level. So even though this is clarifying, I actually feel like these two cards stand alone. Your energy very much in the middle of the month is the King of Wands. So you're taking that Sun energy, you're taking that Leo energy, and you're really cultivating it for yourself. I think it's really about time that you shone a bit brighter than what you've been doing, Gemini. Again, being a mutable sign, it's very easy for you to just go with it, just roll with it, and almost for you to be left behind in some ways. And it's not very fair, because even though you have your own strength and you shine in your own way, people, sometimes that can get, you can become, words, Gemini, words. I'm a Gemini rising, listen to me. I'm struggling with my words, but it can overcast. You can become overcast by someone else's energy. And now it's very much saying that, hey, in the middle of the month, people can't help but notice you. And people can't help but really see your value now, because that was something that, again, people may not have said to you or may have seen and kind of, yeah, it's fine. But people are actually really stopping going, hey, wait, there's something up with Gemini. Gemini is on fire. This is also saying lend your hand to these things that you know you're good at and really embark upon it. Again, and combine it even with the Ace of Swords. Speak your truth. Do what's right to you. Do what's true to you and what makes you happy. And that seems to make you shine brighter. Great warmth coming off you this month, especially in the middle of the month here as well. But you're not overindulging in that. You're not very showy with it, which is really nice, but it does catch the eye of someone else. So if we are looking at this as a romantic endeavor, this is really saying, particularly to people who are interested in same-sex relationships. I don't normally separate the two, but having the two kings, I feel it strongly. That this is saying the one that's there, you're not really looking at each other, but you know your value. You both know your worth. You both know you're both kings, and you're both on the same level, even though different. This is saying you both acknowledge each other, or you both know of each other, but it's about time you acknowledge each other. So I would say, Gemini, take a bit of a leap of faith with this one and turn around and say something, please. Say something. With the King of Pentacles here, again, we have a king. Now, this king is a little bit more flashy, which you wouldn't think because it's a pentacle. So we got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. In their own way flashy. I have to say, the Capricorn men I've known in my life have been way more flashy than the Capricorn women. Capricorn women, not that they don't like items and things like that, but I often find the Capricorn men will go for like the quality, the brand quality of something. But yeah, so that's why we see this king being a little bit more ornate, say, for instance, rather than the other kings. And it's, again, as I said, it's not showy, it's just that they really value valuables, materials around them that makes them feel good. And so for some of you, you might be thinking, God, is this really something I want to get involved in? And this is saying, well, you know, so what? Like, this can be quite surface level, but doesn't mean that they're not deeper underneath that. And if we want to kind of separate that from it being a romantic endeavor, this is saying that to clarify with you, you can be this ornate if you want to. You can be this showy if you want to. But understanding that why you sit in the King of Wands energy is because you have planted the seeds and sown them and reaped the rewards, and you understand what hard work takes. And sometimes even hard work means being really honest about something. Gemini, I'm in it. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I am loving it, loving it, loving it. Now, your final card here. Hey now, who doesn't want this? End of the month, Ace of Cups. Gemini, thy cup runneth over, and it does. Great stuff. So if some of you are concerned about your love life, this is saying, look, this is opening up again for you. But more importantly, before you even hit your love life, when you see the Ace of Cups, so we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, this is saying your emotional well-being is becoming more intact now. That thing that you needed to say, that thing that you were actually kind of a little bit worried about saying, the knock-on effect, the fear that you had in regards to that, that's having a massive ripple effect through other areas of your life, including your love life. But more importantly, it's about you, first and foremost, being at an emotional stage that just fits well, and that you're happy, and that there's a moment of pure contentment. The Ace, again, this potent, strong energy, is saying that you feel this so much that you can't help but it spill over. People can't help but see that in you. And Cancer had this, albeit in the middle of the month, Cancer had this card. And I said, I'm going to say what I said to them, I'll say to you, is that when you have this much love, don't keep it on reserve, because it's overflowing. What are you going to do with all this excess? Pass that person on the street, say good morning, give a smile, pat the dog, say hello to the kids, you know, all these things. Be involved and put it externally to you, because that amount of love and care, especially during this time, should be dispersed out evenly for people. And it just takes one person in one moment of time to say good morning and give a smile, and to just change that person's day. And I just think that's really important practice. And I think it's something that you can do, Gemini. You will do, because you're Gemini. You can't help but say something, you know, but give the compliment, give the smile, all that. It's really important. And I feel like you're going to do that at the end of the month, because you feel like things are finally level. Now, clarifying that, we have the Page of Pentacles. So a student here of Pentacle, which can mean, again, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, the studying, the learning of something, understanding that you have something that's of real importance and wealth, but not quite sure how to navigate it. So if you feel like that kind of reaching out towards people is maybe a bit much, increments, do it in small little doses, and see and feel the feedback as well. I think it's really important. And there's a lovely element with the pages that I like, this whole student aspect, is that they're not weighed down by the trials and tribulations experienced by the kings or the queens. You know, it's like the teenager of the deck. They're still finding their way, and yet there's still this lovely, beautiful naivety to life, or seeing life with eyes clear, not cloudy. And so bring that as well. Bring that towards the Ace of Cups, and use that youthful, lovely energy to do that. Gemini, if anyone can do it, you can. But it's so lovely and precious. There's something precious about this, that when you involve yourself in this page energy, even with its uncertainty and all that, that's something, beautiful moments can be had. And for the end of the month for you, Gemini, it is about beautiful moments, and I want you to really enjoy them, because everybody deserves them, I think. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This was great. Loved it. If you dig what I do, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And again, if you would like a private reading with me, my email address is below. Shoot me an email and I'll shoot you one back as soon as I can. Until next one, Gemini, take care of yourself and your loved ones. I'm sending you all my love and all my prayers, and I hope that everyone that you know, that you care about, is safe, including you. Take care, my darlings. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.